Alright, it's going to be maiden voyage of the new pasture that we have worked on now for a few weeks. First time the horse will be in it. Here we go. Wish we had a drum roll. Alright, pretend a drum roll. Alright. Daisy, move. Come on. Of course, the day before all that happiness could kick in, there's still a little bit of work to do. And this was after 3 or 4 days of building the fences and of course setting all the posts and all that stuff, but still gates to be done and had to electrify it. Up for government work, baby. See, when you're leveling gates, you never want it too level, because then I know you're expecting like kind of a complex answer and a good answer. My answer is you don't want to ever over level a gate, because then you get too cocky. So see, that's close to being level-ish, I call it, and that's as good as you're gonna get. I even offset the bolt spacing down there to give it some camber. Does that be the right word? Anyway, to the naked eye, we're good, and that's all we're gonna worry about. Oh, such a bastard. Problem is, this sand is so freaking dry that most of the sand falls out from underneath the postal diggers. And yes, I've got several sets of postal diggers, and yes, those look like shit. But seems like those work, believe it or not, better than the other ones. I think I'm gonna pour some water in there to wet the soil and see if it'll clump together and help me get it out better. About halfway there. This is kind of a rough spot because I'm ready to cut this open here, put this new 14-foot gate in. It's kind of like, once I cut this whole pasture's compromised basically. Kind of hurts to do it. I guess I gotta do it anyway. Here we go. That's for sure. Oh well, bonsai, right? It's cut open, so now our perfectly good pasture has a big old hole in it. I hope it's more fall-like wherever y'all are, because it is October 16th here, and it's about 90 degrees. The girls and I are hot, right girls? They keep running and jumping in the lake. I don't have that luxury. I guess I could. I'd drive and jump in the lake, but I hadn't done it. I need to. And fencing's so much fun. 3 ground rods, direct barrel cable that they barely gave me enough of. I'm actually scooting them closer than I should up to the barn. And this is not, apparently the box is not waterproof. So it's actually going to be an issue there because we haven't closed in the barn yet. But I'm going to drop a piece of conduit on one side just to keep it from getting cut, because I know we have to run septic lines across there. But anyway, I've got it wired up. They're 10 feet apart. This soil's so sandy that the ground potential is not very good, but maybe it'll work.